Hello everyone and welcome to another live protocol video. So today we are diving into the intriguing world of the ENFJ. ENFJs are commonly known for their warmth and charisma, but what about the darker side of their personality? Join me as I peel back the layers to get to the real core of what can potentially make ENFJs fall into their darker side. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you love the show. Let's just jump into it. So ENFJ's dark side comes from the combination of their two main traits, extroverted feeling and introverted intuition. Let's analyze how these functions interact with each other in this specific order. Before we begin, we must be reminded that every function in their first slot is exaggerated or unhealthy. In the case of ENFJs, that is FE, extroverted feeling, or as I describe it on my own system of traumas, maternal instinct. It is my belief that extroverted feeling is nothing more than an exaggerated version of maternal instinct. And yes, it is present in both males and females. Just because it's called maternal instinct doesn't mean it is exclusive to women. It might have had its origins in females, but with evolution, these traits became more broadly distributed among both genders. In fact, many of the qualities commonly associated with maternal instinct, such as nurturing, empathy, and protective instincts, are present in individuals of both genders and can manifest in various contexts beyond parenting and caregiving. So, if we choose, we could replace the term maternal instinct with the softer cognitive function that prioritizes external harmony, emotional connection. It is nurturing, empathetic, and protective. But it does make it easier to just refer to it as maternal instinct, as we all automatically know what it entails. Actually, we could say that both feeling traits, FI introverted feeling and FE extroverted feeling, had their origins in females and later blended into the general population regardless of their gender. But what does it all this have to do with the ENFJ's dark side? It means that the main way ENFJs present themselves to the world is with an exaggerated or unhealthy version of the so-called maternal instinct. And this can manifest itself by becoming overbearing to the point of smothering or overprotectiveness. ENFJs might take on a maternal role not only with their own loved ones, but also with acquaintances or even strangers, often without being asked. So another aspect that ENFJs might employ in the name of harmony is emotional manipulation. Just as a parent might use emotional manipulation to influence their children's behavior, an ENFJ with exaggerated FE might resort to similar tactics in their relationships. They might use guilt, pity, or emotional appeals to get others to comply with their wishes or to maintain harmony. Don't forget about how this can also be detrimental to themselves. So self-sacrifice is another way ENFJs can fall from balance in their lives. Just as a parent might sacrifice their own needs for the sake of their children, an ENFJ might neglect their own well-being in favor of taking care of others. They may prioritize the needs and emotions of others above their own to the point of exhaustion or self-neglect. And all this, of course, gives rise to control issues. In their desire to create harmony and maintain emotional balance within their social circles, ENFJs may exhibit control tendencies as they try to micromanage situations or manipulate the emotions of others in order to maintain the appearance of harmony. But this could also be said about ESFJs, as they are also FE dominant. So what differentiates the ENFJ's dark side from the ESFJ's dark side? And that question is answered by analyzing their secondary function. ENFJs have NI, or introverted intuition, as their secondary function. And this means that they are mainly focused on the future. How do I know that? Because I think I know where this introverted intuition comes from. So in my system of traumas, NI, or introverted intuition, is nothing more than a severe response to the trauma of betrayal. INFJs and INTJs, who are the two NI dominant types, are virtually unable to trust other people. We need to understand that the strongest pain will give rise to the strongest fight back. So INTJs and INFJs are extremely protective of their feelings, and this lends them formidable willpower. That is why they are great planners and often have multiple contingency plans for everything in their lives. They are also known for having a quasi superpower of foresight, prophecy, or prediction. If you examine things closely, you realize that all these traits are future focused, and it's my belief that it all stems from their propensity to never be blindsided, betrayed, or caught off guard. This inevitably shifts the focus of the brain towards the future. NI dominant types are the ones that are constantly looking to fix the problem before it actually happens. It's extremely hard to catch an NI dominant type off guard, and if it happens, it will hit them harder than anything else. It shakes them to their core. So when we apply this future focus and willpower of NI to ENFJs and combine it with their over-the-top maternal instinct, we discover why ENFJs are so pushy. NI gives them a very strong willpower and also the foresight to see how their so-called children could achieve their potential while diverting from danger, so they can't help themselves but to take action. If they see it and know it's possible, they will definitely push for it to happen. In other words, it's undeniable that the overwhelming urge to nurture, protect, and guide, combined with the strong willpower and foresight of NI or introverted intuition, can and will give rise to overbearing pressure. But we need to understand that ENFJs are only doing what their operating system compels them to do. And the same thing can be said for all types. We are all victims of our operating systems that push towards our own side. So FE and FI will always push against TE and TI, feelings versus rationality. It makes us adversarial, and that's basically the reason why we fight. But at the same time, this maintains balance, not allowing one or the other to become dominant, thus interrupting the balance. It's a brilliant, complex, unfair, but necessary system, this race we call humanity, but that's a story for another video. Just know that when you understand why we fall into our dark sides, we can become more forgiving and understanding of others, deflating conflict. Like I always say, understanding breeds acceptance. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.